Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happy, bringing you the latest and most up-to-date information about Kingdom Hearts 3. Today, we're going to discuss these rumors that there may be a brand new world and the ability to switch with Riku. Stick around for that.
I'm so flattered!
Rattata.
Okay, guys, so I know a lot of you are skeptical about these news because they're like, oh, what they're doing is just basically describing dream drop distance and these things. But let's go over the article first of all. Oh, before we get into that, guys, I just wanted to give a really quick shout out to myself. I know that sounds weird, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to myself because I really worked hard on this project, which is the Final Fantasy NT, Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. This is a video that I worked at least 3 days on. If you guys could do me a favor, go check out the video and hit like on it because it took me, you guys have no idea, it just took me so much time to do that video. And it's actually a really good video. I can vouch for myself that it is a good video. You're actually gonna like it, trust me, you're not gonna be bored with it. I do give it a fair score, I think, personally, and ever since I made that video I actually learned a lot about the game, so maybe you'll learn a lot about the game as well. So please go check that out really quick. I would really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And in fact, the person that comments on that video, I may have a giveaway for you. Okay, I may give you something, let's just say, okay, just for going over there and, you know, just talking about the video itself. All right, so let's get into what we're here to get into. Here's the article. This article was brought up by PlayStation Magazine in the UK, and it reads as follows. Making Kingdom Hearts 3, making ours. Oh, I get it. I get the pun. I get the pun. It took me a second. Kingdom Hearts 3, making ours be faster. Get it? Our hearts. Alright, so yada yada yada, Square Enix. And it says, the latest game in the Disney Meets Final Fantasy mashup series is split between the perspectives of best buds Sora and Riku. You will meet a host of new characters whose help you'll need to stop the evil Master Xehanort from bringing about another Keyblade War. Familiar faces and places return, but there are new worlds to visit inspired by Toy Story, Fantasia, and Tangle. The flow of the action too will be recognizable for fans, but there are a few tweaks. For example, drive forms return with new weapons, and comeback movements has also been improved. You're now able to wall run and even climb larger enemies. So here's the thing, right? Why everybody's thinking that, oh, it's gonna be like Dream Drop Distance again. It says there you will be, the series is split between the perspectives of best buds Sora and Riku. So automatically people think that, hey, it's gonna be like Dream Drop Distance. As soon as, you know, you're playing the game and you trip on something, then all of a sudden you're Riku. No, I don't think that that's going to be the case personally. Personally, if I have to pick a way, for me personally, again, this is just speculation. This is not actual facts. This is just what I feel that will flow better in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel that they should take a page out of Grand Theft Auto 5, right? Grand Theft Auto 5 is a really good game. Like the story of it. Why? Because if you're playing with one character and you want to see what the other characters are doing, you have the option to just switch between characters and you get to play their parts in the game, right? So at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.8, we see that Sid gives Mickey and Riku a briefcase with brand new clothing, brand new duds, and he's asking both of them to go get Aqua out of the realm of darkness, right? So I feel that as you're playing the game, one thing that they could do is, you know, you'll be playing the game, you're like, oh, I'm a little bit tired of playing with Sora, let me see what Riku's up to. Then you'll be able to hit that button, you know, zoom out of the map, and then, you know, pick, let's say Riku, or let's say what Riku's doing, and you'll, you know, swoop in there and you'll get to see what Riku's doing. By the same token, I don't think that we should limit it to just Riku. I think that we should also see what's going on with Kairi and Lee. So I think that there should be 3 characters, right? Kairi, Sora, and Riku. Yes, I do believe that Kairi hasn't gotten that much of a spotlight in the other Kingdom Hearts games, so I do feel as though this should be her time as well, you know, for her to shine, for her to get some type of recognition in the game besides being the damsel in distress. We know that she's capable of doing more than than that, as she is a Keyblade well, not a master, but she does have a Keyblade herself. So I think that, yeah, that Square Enix should definitely look into giving her a bigger role in Kingdom Hearts 3. Another idea of mine that I was thinking is, I don't know if you guys ever play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's actually my second favorite Kingdom Hearts game. In the beginning of that game, you're able to do like a little bit of a prologue, right? Is that what it's called? I think it is called prologue, where you play as Ventus. But then eventually you'll get to pick between Terra and Aqua, and you do their stories differently. Like, so everything that Aqua does, if you play with Terra, you'll see it through Terra's perspective, and everything that Terra does and Aqua does, you'll be able to see it through Ventus' perspective. So I think that maybe after you finish the game with Sora, again, this is after you finish the game with Sora, it will be kind of cool to go back, and then they're like, hey, you get to pick now the story to see it through Kairi's perspective, or you get to pick the story to see it through Riku's perspective. That's another thing that I think that, you know, they could touch up on. Now here's the whole thing about the brand new world, quote unquote. It's not really a brand new world, it's Fantasia. So why are people making such a big deal about it? People think that this is something that they just announced without Square Enix basically giving them the okay to announce it. And I think that, you know, although it is something that, you know, Square Enix hasn't announced, I do believe that the world of Fantasia is already in the game. I mean, the mysterious tower is there, and in Dream Drop Distance, you're able to go into the world of Fantasia through the mysterious tower. So I don't understand why it's such a like big shock that, you know, the world of Fantasia might be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, it's not something that really did shock me. I mean, had they said, hey, listen, the world of Tron is gonna be there, then something like that would shock me more, because Tron was a sleeping world. I mean, and technically Fantasia is a sleeping world too, right? Wait, so does that mean that we're not going to be able to go back into sleeping worlds? I know that Sora did go back in order to thank the Dream Eaters for all their help and all of that, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we will be able to go back into the sleeping worlds? And if we do go back into the sleeping worlds, do you think that our duds will go back to that of Dream Drop Distance? Or will it be like at the end of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, where you just see Sora and regular duds? That's a pretty good question, man. That's something that we should address in the future. So what's my conclusion at the end of all of this? Do I think that these rumors are true, or do I think that they're false? Actually, I do believe that these rumors are pretty true. This is not from some, you know, rinky-dink magazine like, you know, altavista.com or something like that. This is from an actual article that PlayStation Magazine UK released, and it's something that we should really look into. I don't think that they would necessarily release false information, for the simple fact that it's a very professional magazine. That they're not just going to grab whatever information they get and just, you know, write whatever the heck they want. They have to have had somebody look at this and been like, okay, you know what, I approve of this, yada yada yada. It's not like just some random Joe on the internet posting this. This is actual people from PlayStation that actually posted this, so there must be some type of truth to it. Now, do I think that we're going to get Fantasia? Absolutely, I do think we're gonna get Fantasia. Now, do I think that we're going to get the game being like Dream Drop Distance, where we get to play with Sora or Riku? That I'm not too sure about. As you guys have heard me talk about earlier, there's better ways of doing that for Kingdom Hearts 3. The technology is there. Let's use that technology. Let's use the GTA 5 technology, where we could switch between characters at any given point in the game. Let's do maybe Birth by Sleep, where at the end of the game, again, at the end of the game, not in the beginning of the game, but at the end of the game, after you finish it, you're able to go back to maybe do a new game plus, and at that point, you're able to pick between Kairi and Riku to see their side of the story, exactly what happened with them. You know, maybe leave some plot holes in the story so that you're like, huh, I wonder what Riku was doing during this time. Huh, I wonder what Kairi was doing during this time. I wonder how Kairi got so powerful. You know, things like that. And then, hey, listen, New Game Plus, we get to see all of that. I mean, I think that's a great idea, personally. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. In fact, if this is your first time here, first of all, welcome to the channel. My name is Happy. And second of all, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. If you like this video, please make sure that you slam that like button right below. And also subscribe to my channel. If you hit that little bell right there, you can ring my bell. I'll ring my bell. You'll be able to get the latest of any time that I upload. You personally. Just you. Okay? So make sure that you, once you subscribe, you hit that little bell right there. And anybody else who's already subscribed, make sure that you guys hit that bell. It does help out the channel a lot. Alright guys, those are my thoughts for today. I hope that you like this video. Again, remember guys, forget the haters, stay happy. Rattata. Have a nice day.
I'm all about that bass, cause you know I'm all about that bass, about that bass, about that bass, about that bass, about that bass.